Hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So I was going to wait and just release this one at midnight. And then I thought, let me just do it live. So this is today's topic. And I'm actually going to do the 14th. And right after that, I'll do the 15th in this one video, but two separate segments, simply because I really want to get us back on track. And I had a really busy last day or two. And so I like to put these out a little bit in advance. I know for many people, it's already the 14th. And for some, you're almost on the 15th. So that's why I'd like to do these in advance for those in time zones ahead of my own. But for the message for the 14th of January, we start out with a 5 of Swords. There could be some conflict on the 14th. This could be somebody who wants to win. This could be somebody who feels like they've won. There could be harsh words. There could be a fight, an argument with somebody that they love. This could be a person who feels that, or they're fighting for love. Not all fights and arguments are against the person that we love. Sometimes we're fighting for love. Let's see if we can sleuth that out and figure out on the 14th which of those it is. 8 of Swords. Hang on. Whoops. King of Wands is sideways. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. He's fighting for freedom. This King of Wands is fighting with somebody, and he's like telling somebody off, up one side and down the other. And he may even be telling somebody off about the person that he loves. If somebody says something unkind or harsh about her, he may step up to her defense, even though she doesn't know it. There is something here where he is very motivated by love. He's leaving. He's taken his gold chest and he's taken off. He's looking to his future. You know what I think? I think somebody triggered him in the right way. Triggered him in a way that he was like, I'm not going to let you stand there and say whatever you want about the person that I care about. She's a good person. You don't talk about her like that. It could be that this King of Wands does not like it. He's not having any of it. Hi, Jane. Good to see you, love. Sometimes it takes, somebody else to say something that gives him the perspective of, what the heck am I doing? Why would I let somebody else trash talk? Now, please bear in mind, I don't read for genders. This could be same-sex couple, reverse gender roles. And this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship either. Let's say that he is suddenly feeling like, you know what? I'm not going to let somebody make fun of my family member. My family member is nice, and they're not even here to defend themselves. And if they've had problems and if they got themselves into some trouble, I don't care. You don't talk about my family member like that. Yeah, maybe they got themselves incarcerated. Maybe they got themselves stuck. Maybe they do have some of their own issues. Don't we all? But why would you don't have a right to talk about them. And it's like this protective energy. I feel like this person says, I'm going back to the people that I care about, because this can be a card of family also. He's either leaving, he's relocating, he's walking away from a group. Tell me about this group that he's fighting off with the 5 of Swords. He's telling somebody where to go. Page of Wands. They're immature anyway. I think that his interest in staying friends with this, or if this was some other even person that he had expressed interest in maybe dating, wow, he's been turned off by that person. He would rather be with whomever she is. Who is she to him? What's this 8 of Swords? Or did somebody say, are you stuck on your ex or something? And he's like, yeah, I am. In fact, she's wonderful. 7 of Wands. He is stuck on her. Wait a second. So what happened? Did somebody call him out? The Hierophant. Maybe this is him having that moment where he actually sees his own behavior from his higher perspective. Now, this could be that he's gotten some great counsel from like a spiritual counselor or therapist or something, or he went to see his priest, or, somebody said to him, or it's just coming down from his connection with the universe. Sometimes we don't realize the thing that has been blocking us and stopping us from doing what we should do until, thankfully, somebody else comes along and kind of prods us and needles us. And that's when we have that lightning bolt of clarity. And it's like the strike from the divine, where it's like, I love that person. I want to protect them from harsh words. I don't want them to be, I don't want anybody saying anything rude about them. Two of Wands. You know what this could have been? Whoever or whatever this group was, or maybe it was just one person, but they needled him just right and possibly said, well, then why aren't you with him? Why would you not? What, are you scared? Why wouldn't you just be with them if they're so great? And maybe he was like, exactly. Why wouldn't I be with her when she's great? When that's the person that I love? Why am I acting like I'm stuck on her, but I won't let her go? And I want to protect her and I want to protect this, but I haven't been there. Damn, I got to go home. I got to go back. Is that really what you're doing, King? Are you headed her way? King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. He is going home on the 14th, or he starts his journey to go back home. This actually says it could take time. I usually look at this as 3 days to 3 months, but this is him going home. This is him going home to stay. This is him coming back to salvage a marriage, a household, somebody he wants to live with, somebody he wants to stay with, somebody that he does not want to be away from again. It was something like he went off into the world. He acted like this was over. It never was over. He just, I don't know why, he thought there was some blockage that I can't go back to her. I can't be with her until I'm still trying to figure out what is it that razzes him so badly on the 14th. We can see that there's an argument. We can see that somebody like more or less challenged him. Maybe somebody was like, hey, I'll introduce you to somebody else. And he was like, I don't know about that. And then it's like, well, if you're not going to move on with somebody else, then why don't you just go back to the person you were already with? And he's like, yeah, actually, that sounds right. But I don't get why he'd be hostile about that. Let me go back to what tips this fight or this argument off. Hanged Man. See, I think somebody is razzing him or accusing him of being indecisive, delaying. But honestly, I kind of think that they hit the nail on the head with this. Oh, Violet, I'm sorry. We have the Empress. I didn't expect to do this one live. I just suddenly decided to. It was not my game plan. And then I was like, why not? This Empress energy here. Did somebody say, what are you afraid that that's the person you want to marry? So you're staying away? This could have even been, somebody said, well, there's no point in you going back to her anyway. You know, somebody that awesome is going to be off the market and going to be married. And that might have pissed him off. This could have been a surge of anger, of frustration. This could have been a multitude of things. But he definitely gets needled by somebody on the 14th that has a way of just hitting his nerve just right. But it's exactly the push that he needed, is what it says. Oh, Jane, welcome. Welcome, sweetheart. Give me that Page of Wands one more time. The World card, it's somebody who pointed out to him. I don't get it. You're here, she's there. Then obviously it's going to be real hard for you to be together. So, you know, she's already forgotten about you, and she's probably got some other man's bun in the oven. She probably got a baby with somebody else brewing. There's no way that you're ever getting a second chance with her, because, you know, she's already moved on. It keeps feeling like this person just kind of like cracked a joke or said something just really off the cuff. And man, did that piss them off. You know, good. It's good that this person who could have said something immature and even a little bit crass about her probably marrying somebody else, having somebody else's baby. You're away. Of course, she's going to be with somebody else. I mean, they might have taken it several steps further, though, and said, you know, she wouldn't have wanted to be, faithful to you anyway, especially if he like travels for work or something. I don't know. I feel like he's talking to somebody who could be a little bit younger than him or has just an immaturity, and they basically, whatever they say suffices to upset him to the point where it's like, she wouldn't do that. Don't talk about her like she's, some floozy. But then there was also the jealousy. And then they were also being challenged to be like, well, if you want to be with her so bad, then why aren't you with her? If she's all that in a bag of chips, what, you think she's just sitting there single, not with anybody? I thought you were nuts about her, but you can't be with her. It's like they got hit with the 1-2 punch on everything that needed to be said. The bluntness, she's great, she should be with somebody else having their baby because you damn sure aren't there with her. It's like they razzed him in just the right way, but they made some good points. He did not like this. But this, you know what? I think that this person who pissed him off so bad was like an agent of the divine on this one. I think the words that needed to get into their head and drive them to this realization that I love her, I have to go. I should be with her. I should be where she is. This is my 10 of cups. What am I doing not being with my 10 of cups, not building a foundation? She is going to end up with somebody else's baby, or, building a life or building a business with somebody else because I'm not there to build it with her. What the hell am I doing? Okay, good. Sometimes it's really good when, the message, even though it wasn't maybe delivered soft and gentle, and it wasn't like, well, what do you think you should do? No. This was like the thing that fired this person up was some harsh truth that they needed to hear that we just said in an offhanded manner. But damn, it got them riled. Riled enough to start taking the right action. Okay, good luck to them. Denise said, thank you. You are so generous. Thank you, love. All right, let me go ahead and go to the 15th now. Nikki Ose, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, love. Karen, great to see you. All right, so for the 15th, I feel like I'm not intending these to be connected. Let's start with a totally different deck. Let's see what the message may be on the 15th. What is the most important message for the energy around the 15th? We have got the root chakra and we've got the sacral chakra. So speaking from the root chakra, we have got this Ace of Wands. So at the foundational level, we have a character who maybe, this could be a feminine, doesn't have to be. All these cards primarily are going to have feminines on them, but we have somebody that is hungry. At the foundational level, they are creative, they are passionate. This could be somebody who's wearing a ton of red on the 15th. This could be somebody who's painting with red or just drawn to, red food, red colors, red beverages. And it could be because they're mimicking that foundational energy. Now, with the Two of Swords being in the reverse, and the sacral chakra is like the house of emotion and sensuality in the chakras. This is a character who's unblocking their emotions and sensuality. When we couple that with the foundational passion, we could have on the 15th, a feminine is ready to get busy with somebody in the realm of romance, in the realm of passion. We could have somebody that is ready to go ahead and meet somebody new, have a passionate new beginning. We have the Strength card. Again, dealing with that sacral chakra. So when it comes to sensuality, she is, in this case, a lioness looking for her lion. She is completely confident, feeling really empowered. She could be having a great hair day on the 15th. She could be looking particularly foxy. She may be strutting her stuff and be more sensual, more cat-like, and be completely unashamed of it. Like advertising that I'm single, I'm sexy. There are, when we're like completely in our own head and we're definitely not intending on catching anybody's attention, it's really good to turn people off and be like, don't even approach me. I don't want to talk to anybody. And then by contrast, when someone is single and they're charming and they're putting out those vibes of, come hither if you dare, because I'm a wildcat. Like, that is her vibe. She is owning her sensuality on the 15th. Okay. Damn, if that's connected at all to the 14th, he better hurry. Because all I see here is, hang on, where'd that deck go? There. Wrong deck mixed in. Okay, tell me more about the 15th. 5 of coins. She's been out in the cold too long. What's this song? I've been too long in the rain, too long in the snow. We got the Justice in the reverse. The only one she assumes is going to fix things for her is her. I'm done being out in the cold, so I'll fix it. I don't want the injustice anymore of being left out there somewhere, not seen, not noticed, not in charge. I'm in charge of my life. I don't want to block any opportunities. I don't want to, have my eyes filled with tears over one situation so I'm not even able to meet somebody else. This doesn't have to be about love and romance. It does seem to have to do with passion, but passion can be many, many things. Maybe she's just, passionate about, like looking for a new job because she's tired of kind of being passed over for some of the, like working for a company that has a good 401k. Maybe she's like, no, I want mine now. I'm ready to march on into an office and put down my resume and say, I really want to work here. I want great benefits. I'm a great worker. This is the kind of company I want to be with. She's bold enough to do it on the 15th. She's bold enough to take an action to pursue romance, passion, new endeavors, because somebody didn't help her. Something wasn't offered to her that should have been. Somebody abandoned her. Somebody left her out in the cold, and no more. It feels like she is so done. The universe seems to be agreeing with this wholeheartedly. We have a 6 of Cups. We've got possibly a really great soulmate coming in next. We may have, this could be a romantic partner, somebody who simply cares about her or will care about her. There could be somebody moving in next door to her. Ooh, if this is at all connected to that dude from the 14th, by the time he gets back into her life, if she's got some hunky neighbor who's making eyes at her, ooh, this is going to be uncomfortable. Sorry, I'm not really laughing, but I'm just like, oh, please don't let these stories be connected. We got a 4 of Wands. I'm not saying she's meeting somebody on the 15th. I'm saying she is started to, let's say, welcome in through her own determination. She is pushing her life onto a new trajectory because she wants to change. She wants everything that she didn't have to now be hers. This is somebody who's done watching other people get the happy endings and she's left out in the cold. She's done watching other people somehow get the good life and then it never happens for her. And she's the one who said, I can change that. I believe I deserve more. I have the confidence to anything in life that we want. We probably have to walk up and ask for it, right? Sometimes you go, well, how did you get to meet so-and-so, that famous person? It's like, well, because I walked up to them and introduced myself. And it's like, you weren't too shy to walk up and introduce yourself. Well, no, I mean, they're a human just like I'm a human. So what, they're famous. I wanted to meet them. So I walked up and then I hung out with them all night. And yeah, sometimes we talk on the phone. Sometimes that's all it takes is just somebody being a little bit more forward, a little bit more gregarious. She literally could end up with somebody famous. She could end up with a prince. She could end up with a princess. She could end up living in a palace. And I wouldn't put anything past her because she just got out of her own way. On the 15th, she made the decision, I'm not going to block blessings. I'm not going to block my sensuality, because that's a powerful way for her to manifest in this storyline. Possibly her strongest ability to manifest is through passion, meaning creative passion, the things she really wants, her emotions. Those are, we could imagine that if somebody can manifest using their emotions and their passions, then imagine how badly they would manifest when they're turning those things against themselves, right? When we're emotionally off kilter and we're sad, I mean, she could like wreck her all of her best stuff by like dismantling things if she is a powerful manifester through her emotions. So she's probably always going to need to be mindful of managing her emotions and her, you know, passionate power, because she can make great things happen for herself, or she can be her ultimate blockage. And if that's what the other message is in this for the 14th, or excuse me, for the 15th, is that we have somebody who really needed to harness their power, but also know like it can work against her too. That's going to be important because she's headed down this amazing trajectory of meeting a soulmate who just might become the love of a lifetime, or maybe she's meeting a soulmate. Maybe she's going to move into a great place. She's going to find a better place to live that's affordable rent. And she's also on the pathway to meeting the love of her life. All those things could happen for her because she's done being passed over. She's now confident enough and believing in her own self, and she's manifesting it. I don't know. This doesn't say that she's connected to that person from the 14th. We don't see anything of that necessarily. Could be, but we just see her determined to have a better quality life for herself. And man, does she got it going on. She knows how to manifest that. That's pretty awesome. You guys, really good to see you. Denise, thank you again, love. Sabrina, Jane, welcome again, Jane. So happy to have you. Tarek, hi. How are you? Karen, thank you so much. You're an angel. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you guys so much for giving it a thumbs up. Really appreciate that, Karen. You're so sweet. Queen Libra 76, good to see you tonight. Super Thought, how are you, hun? Thank you for being here. Oh, Karen, I send you lots of hugs and healing. We're probably all healing from something at different points in time, huh? So you're in good company. You are among friends, my dear, for sure. Lulu, Violet, hi. Thanks again, Nikki O. I know, Violet, it's not all the time do the notifications go out. I've heard a lot about that, actually. It's so tough. I'm sorry that you didn't get the notification. It seems like sometimes it's hit and miss, but I'm still honored you're here. All right, you guys. Dawn, good to see you, lovey. Have a great night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Bye, guys.